corridor should lead to the nanocrystal laboratory.
The sensors are reporting activity in the area around the lab.
I'll try to sneak around.
Attention. All units. Secure the compromised area.
Soldiers, probably. Nanocrystals are the most important hardware part of the DDD.
I'll try to sneak around. And if I fail, there's enough bullets for everyone.
I'm in position. Cover me! Enemy spotted. Copy that. Medic!
How do they look?
Taking casualties. Help! Target eliminated. Understood. I'm in position. Target lost. Open fire! Get down! Target spotted. Last shot!
You need to manufacture the crystals. Turn the molecular assembler on first.
What?
Turn the main nanocrystal molecular assembler on. Nanocrystals are stored as basic. The molecular assembler is now preparing nanocrystals for active use. It will take some time.
So I have to wait. Boring.
The sensors just picked up something big. An unknown signature. But it's moving to your location.
It's a really ugly mutant. He probably wants some.
It must.
He's dead. At least the waiting wasn't so boring.
The crystals should be finished any moment now. powerful upgrades.
Move out quickly. More soldiers could be on the way.
And now for something completely different. The air is weird. What's going on with the air?
There's a problem with the oxygen pipes. They can't find us, so they're trying to flush us out.
The soldiers.
Probably. But they don't know that we can access the oxygen directly from the gardens. The nanocrystals open some possibilities for us. I've automated the process. You can now order gear, improvements, and equipment here without my help.
I was talking to Danette about the locked access.
Yes. She already sent me a memo. I don't need the access right now anyway. I was just curious. Someone must manually fix the oxygen piping in the gardens. Take care of it when you find the time. I've sent the details to the map terminal.
How's it going?
What's going on with the air?
The soldiers don't know our location, but they must have some suspicions, so they've blocked the air ducts. We have some reserves and emergency air scrubbers. We can hold on for a few days, but we have to deal with it soon.
What are we going to do about it?
Dr. Bielik has a plan. There are shipboard gardens nearby. They produce most of the oxygen for the ship. Ask the doctor about the details. I've uploaded the basics on the map. You must train your brain capacity so I can activate more of your abilities.
Minikin angry.
I've noticed it myself. What's going on?
Air bad. No breathe. Ask doctor. Ask Danette. Minikin armorer. Good Minikin.
Yes, this will work.
Minikin fix.
Welcome in my lab. I'm sure I have something that will fit you. How's it going? Another surgery. Great.
Gently, please. Gently, please. What kind of monsters are running around here?
Safely secure. One part of the gardens was used for a social experiment with a special type of clones. The results were bad. Be careful. They're aggressive and have shown tendency for cannibalism.
Garden entrance unlocked.
Welcome to the gardens. Shut off the gas supply and try to find another well.
Gas cleaning finished. Manual control activated.
Good. The air should clear quickly, and the door leading to the next garden should open. It's now blocked by the hazard detector from this side.
Attention. Activity detected in the cleaning zone. Gas danger. Evacuation routes are now open. Attention. Do not remain in your zone during the cleaning process.
The gas. It's here too. Strange. You'll need to close the valves before. What is this? The sensors report. Yes. I'm afraid there's a large group of cannibals nearby. So many complications.
Oh shit, there's a lot of them!
Medistation now active. Healing test completed.
And that's that!
Good. Now go back to the connecting room. There's a control terminal there that needs to be reprogrammed. Good. Take this terminal and set it. The connection is established. I can now control the garden systems remotely. We will have enough oxygen.
Great. I'm so out of here.
Minikin good. Air power low. Danette plans. Power plan. Ask. Can upgrade. Minikin can.
Great. We don't have to worry about the air anymore. Good. When I hacked the system, I released those monsters too. I didn't intend for that to happen, but now they're everywhere in the garden area. It's one of the sadder results of the genetic and social experiments. You'll have to return to the gardens, to the service area. We need to start the electrical generators there. I'll be navigating you directly. Felix started with his experiments, and we're suddenly missing power. We need more, but we can't take it from the ship network undetected. There are several emergency generators in the garden service area. We can plug into them and solve our power problems. But someone, namely you, has to physically hack the power routing terminal.
I'm glad that you were able to fix the oxygen supply. I apologize for the complications. There's a huge collection of Earth's flora stored there. The original plan was to use them for terraform and colonization on Tau Ceti F. I've started to work with several machines, but cloning is an energy-intensive process. We need a better power supply. Ask Danielle. She has a plan for how to do it safely. Danielle wants to start with making our own clones. Don't take it personally. We couldn't have made it without you, but we desperately need some reinforcements. It's a rather complicated process, since we don't want another bunch of Wagner's brainless zombies. It will take some time before we have anything usable.
Everything all right?
You are getting closer to the service area. You must locate the control terminal.
Attention. Unauthorized entry in the security section on level 11.
Be careful. Something is wrong. The motion sensors aren't showing anything. Not even you.
A locked door. Looks strong.
It's a primitive lock. Hacking it should be easy. Told you. Now go on. The control terminal should be close.
Soldiers! It's an ambush! Damn!
Shot! Medic! Target spotted. Affirmative. I'm in position. Help! I'm in position. Covering fire! Taking casualties! Now shot! I'm in position. Target lost. Covering fire! Enemy spotted. Help! Medic! Covering fire! I'm in position. Now shot! Taking
Another
casualties!
locked door.
Target
There's no
spotted.
terminal here.
The code lock. Look around. Maybe you'll find it somewhere.
I've eliminated all the soldiers. Got the code for the door.
Access granted.
A security drone!
Attention. Security forces are under attack. Response level escalated. Alert. Shock golem now activated. 3, 2, 1. Golem, wake up. Your services are needed.
Combat core activated. Identify target. Target identified. Proceeding to target elimination.
Well done. Now hack into the terminal and get out.
Ah, that was close.
They tried, but I got to the terminal anyway.
Yes, the ambush failed. But our primary goal failed too. I've sucked as much as I could into our capacitors. We couldn't risk using the power connection for long when they knew we were there. We have enough for now, but we'll have to look for other sources later. The drones are part of the automated security system. There's quite a lot of them on the ship. They can identify anyone, and if anything doesn't fit their programming, they raise the alarm and execute the attack.
So, are you going to tell me your story? What were you doing before everything went to hell?
You won't leave this alone, will you? Listen, there's nothing to talk about. Yeah, they did a lot of things to you, but your core, it's still your own personality. You were formed by your childhood, by your experiences, by everything before you became an experiment. But me? I don't have anything like that. There's nothing to talk about.
You don't remember anything?
No, you don't understand. I was born on board. My first memories? Wagner. He was the first and the only real human I've ever talked with, for a very long time. I didn't have an education. I had simulations and virtual reality, and I was listening to his blathering. I don't want to talk about it. We need to focus on what's important. You'll go down to the docks for Bill Hops, one of the ship technicians. Minikin needs his help. Unlike us, he's just a normal, unenhanced human. But with a bit of luck, he'll be willing to join us. Minikin's old friend, William Hops, is hiding in the docks. He's evading both zombies and soldiers. He's a great engineer. He has good tools, and we could use someone like that on our base.
By the way, what's so different between unenhanced humans and us?
I meant, there's theoretically no reason for Hops to hide from soldiers. He's not an escaped experiment. And what we have in common is that soldiers see us as freaks. We're experiments that should be put inside the freezer. You, me, poor Minikin.
Bielik's different.
Dr. Bielik. There's a difference. Feel free to ask him why he joined us. Do you want to work on your abilities?
Minikin needs another engineer. And tools. Minikin needs another engineer. And tools. You look Bill Hops. Ask Danette. Minikin needs another engineer. You look Bill Hops. Can upgrade. Minikin can.
How's it going? It seems that the mutant who attacked you is a prototype, number 511, codename Hammerhead. We weren't experimenting with only normal, pure cloning. We were trying to enhance the abilities of the clones, with various mutations and splicing. Our goal was to create ultimate workers and soldiers. We needed those for a successful colonization. But Professor Wagner was always trying various bizarre combinations. He really liked monsters.
So you were making one monster after another?
Yeah, you don't understand. My dream was to reach perfection. The human body, it's so limited and flimsy. When we started our journey from Earth, it was an opportunity. I was hoping that we'll improve our humans and that the colonization will be successful. I hoped we would create something wonderful on Tau Ceti. But Wagner, he concentrated on soldiers, power, personal might. He was making monsters, and eventually he became one. And he almost dragged me down with him.
You never told me why you decided to join us.
There's no simple answer. I honestly admit that survival was one of the factors. Maybe the soldiers would just lock me up. But who knows? And they would probably pick me as a scapegoat for all of Wagner's atrocities. If the net succeeds, there's still a chance to go on, to reach my dreams on Tau Ceti. And there was also you.
Are you trying to hit on me, Doc?
How to say it? I worked on you. I poured so much of my time and hopes into your enhancements. You didn't know? In the hindsight, not much good came from our research. You're one of the few examples of things that we made right. And I would hate to see you executed or taken apart by some stupid amateur who wants to see how you work. Sorry, I'm not usually so emotional. We'll talk about it later.
Danette told me she was born on board, raised by Wagner.
Yes, this is true. Her existence came as a surprise. Wagner's personal toy clone projects were usually meant to make a more nightmarish monster.
What else do you know about her?
I don't know much more. There's one detail you should probably know, but you'll have to promise me you won't tell her about it. It's nothing bad, but she would be annoyed.
I probably shouldn't, but you have my word, Doc.
I ran a gene scan on her hair. I don't know how he got the material, but Heinrich used the genomes that must have originated from his own daughter. Don't tell her. It's possible she does not know about it. And I think for all her old fascination with her father's research, she really hates him more than anything.
Now I wish you hadn't told me about this. Don't worry, I won't tell her.
Everything all right?
Minikin needs another engineer and tools.